I walked into the building here this morning and the security guards were amped up. I can only imagine the players. Welcome to EA Sports. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Blackhawks start with possession as we are now underway. Tosses it on to Martin. Strong defensive effort. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Shot! Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Lots of time left in this period. First goal. The Sabres win it in the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. Takes that pass back at the point. Quick feed to Lorentz. Quick shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Buffalo's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Moves inside. Oh, what a stick save. Hull's lugging the puck. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Scoops up the puck here. Gets it over to Dickey. Oh, what a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Hull. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team. No question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Sabres win that offensive zone face-off. Receives the pass. Dishes it off. Feeds it over. Roberts got it along the wing. Passes it over. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves into the slot. Decides to think about it. Hammers one. He scores! Aye, aye, Captain!
The puck movement in the offensive zone is what opens up the seam and the set position of this one-timer, James. It's good movement, and then, of course, the one-timer, the weight transfer, and the great timing that it's able to finish it off.
The Sabres are on the board here, and they have the game's first goal in the back half of period number one.
Well, you can really see that they bought into what the coach said pregame, James, about being patient, trying to capitalize on their opportunities, and they do it late in the opening frame.
Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. To the front! Puts it on net! Esposito's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Buffalo's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Perreault's won the draw. Slides it across. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Sabres have taken a 1-0 lead. Chicago's going to start with the puck in their own end. Grabs it in his own end. Sends a pass over. Great heads-up play with the stick by Carrier. He carries the puck up along the wing. Sends it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Scores, and they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. What a shot. Top shelf stick side. Real difficult for the goaltender to make this save. But he drops a little bit early, and that just gives a little bit of leeway to the shooter.
Buffalo's come to play tonight, now leading by 2 here in the first.
Well, a consistent effort through the first period here, James. I just want to wind it down and make sure they head to intermission with that 2-goal lead. But it's all about the number of shots they're putting towards the net. You know that their coach has been telling them, you get it on your stick, you find a lane, put it there.
Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Esposito.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net. Esposito's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
The Blackhawks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, and the stick folds on the play. Scores! And that deflects in past the keeper.
Wait a second here, James. This has been waved off on the ice. We'll have to see if this is going to be a rule, the kicking motion. The official's call is going to be overturned here, James. They speak to the war room, come back on the ice. It's going to be overturned. The away team gets a good goal. This switches momentum in their favor. As you can see, their bench emphatically cheering.
Sneaks by the poke check. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Takes a blast. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few... Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Esposito's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Sabres are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Swing and a miss. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Moves it quickly over to Martin. And he takes the feed. Snaps it on net. Crozier's going to opt to hang on to this and get a whistle.
But yeah, he anticipates the play really well right now, and he's able to hold on there, and I don't mind that play at all. He hasn't been busy, hasn't had to make many saves. His team's winning this game. Just can reset as well in his own zone and allow that line change.
Chicago's got the puck here in the open ice. With possession along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a short pass to Robitaille. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. On the attack along the boards. Makita's taking the puck behind the net. Buffalo's gained possession. They gain the zone from the left side. Tries to get it to Russell. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And he takes the feed. Dishes it off. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Right up the gut. Here they go. Oh, look at this chance. Feeds it over. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot, and he had the answer on that one. Passes it over. Taken along the wall by Dickey. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Buffalo's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Chicago's got it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Sometimes when you're down and out in a game, it's all about that next shift. You take it one at a time, you chip away at the lead, and you find yourself at evens. This is a momentum switch here now, James. It's what they can do next to see if they can go ahead.
Chicago's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, and with impeccable timing, too, James. You know, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Getting into the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they win the draw on their own end. Moves it to Perreault. And he takes the pass. Great pass from off the right side. Oh, what a stop! And now he passes up to Bordelot. Shot! And that goes off a body. Hillman stick handling in his own zone. And nearing the final minute of the second. Puck picked up in the open ice. Rips it along the wall. Stops him cold. Martin's moving the puck through his own zone. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. It's been a seesaw tug of war through the first two periods. Let's see if we can get a lead here in the third. Sends it in deep. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And he totally whiffs on that one. Poked away yet centered by Horton. Hillman's got it in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Breakaway. Swats at it with the glove and got just enough of it.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Fires it. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, and they put it in. Well, leadership comes in many ways, and for him, it's all about action and leading by example. It's hard work. It's the drive. It's the compete. It's getting to the dirty areas, and everyone on the bench recognize it. You can see that they're celebrating with him right now.
Buffalo's got the go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, and they'll certainly want to win this face-off, James, because they've dominated in terms of possession. When they get it, they don't give it up easily. That's how they scored that last goal.
Chicago's got possession at center. Buffalo's got the puck. Takes it and looks ahead. Skates to the crease. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. And that pass is redirected. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
The Blackhawks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
But with their team trailing by 1 and they have this power play, they can't squander the opportunity. They really have to get to their set, work their options, and put it in.
Shuts him down.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The Sabres gain control of the puck. Simple stop by Esposito. Denies him again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Chicago's across the blue line. Solid check to slow him down. Buffalo's got possession here in the neutral zone. Puck grab by Robitaille. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
And now it's over to Mikita. Fires it on net. Denied by the goaltender. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Well, often in hockey, we say timing is everything. And when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in. And the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Buffalo's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Puck picked up by White. Battle along the wall. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Great glove save!
Crozier's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Buffalo's on the attack. From the back of the cage with the puck. Buffalo's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Takes it into the slot. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, what a hit over the boards!
And he's in on his teammate's lap here. The only good part about this is you get a little help from your friends.
That's one way to look at it. Quick pass to Perreault. And the puck dies with the trapper save.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
In the final moments of this period, 3-2 is where we're sitting. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Grabs possession of the puck. Textbook stop by Esposito. Blocked in front. 47 seconds to go here.
have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Slides it across, and he comes up with it.
Esposito's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
And a little physicality ends that threat. And they continue to apply pressure here. He grabs the puck here at the point.
Perreault's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his 3rd.
Sends it quickly to Horton. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And they skated out of the danger zone. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Here's a shot. That's all she wrote from this one. Buffalo's offense came out like gangbusters. Then they kind of tucked that away and just kind of defended the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think the offense dried up because they're on their heels a little bit, and there were some nervous moments out there, but they got the win anyways because they did protect the lead.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.